Hey guys, Tyler here, bringing you a 1v1 today. We are on Arnhem checkpoint, playing for today's point in the south. We have Feminist as the Ulster player, and there's a lot of his elite troops, Luftwaffe supply, and Jaeger infantry. Don't often see Luftwaffe supply, but other two pretty standard. Currently rank 77. North. If this guy posts his Koreanmaphack on COH2.org. In the north we have Stuve as US forces and straightaway locks and rifle company. Good choice on this map. Need access to the flamethrowers. So many buildings. He's actually gone for a double re-echelon start as well, as you might expect when picking this commander on this map. Get spotted right at the edge of the machine gun's range. Oh man, he's gone for a mortar as well. Double re-echelons and a mortar. This actually gets US forces off to quite a strong start, because most other factions to build something like a mortar they'd need to tech up first, but not with US forces. All those resources and time they would spend making that tech, they can just spend making units. Sniper coming in for fairness. Our Stuve currently ranked 20, about mid-20s as US forces. Practicing up for GCS2. Seeded reasonably high. Speaking of GCS2 seeds, did just get released today for that, so check those out if you want to see where everyone is placed for that first tournament coming up in a couple of weeks' time. First qualification tournament. Sniper picks its first model. God retreats. Still, Stuve has, connected his fuel VP. He's got more going to work on the machine gun. Already forced it out of the church. It's looking pretty strong for him, whereas Feminist only just connected his fuel, so bit behind. Oh, Sniper's going to jump into this building. Give one model here. Mortar did advance. I'm not sure which he's going to fire at here. He's firing at the machine gun. But just... no. Oh. And now we're seeing a mortar from Feminist as well. Just so many buildings in the center of the map. Very important to have your anti-garrison tools. Just as flamethrowers and mortars. But that has left Feminist quite low on squads. Struggling for map control right now. Sniper gets 2 kills there. Rifleman coming around the side. We've got another squad of rifles coming in the middle. Now the mortar's barraging. Sniper could be in trouble. Got a machine gun suppressing that squad. Sniper hops out the other side. Squad's going to try crawl and gets a couple shots now. Oh, they get pinned. Oh, but this other squad, one rifle shot on that sniper was so close to death. Could have spelt the end of the match right there, but kind of a lucky break for Feminist. I say lucky break, I mean he's got his fuel disconnected. Quite far behind, but at least he didn't lose the sniper. Sniper on super low health though, needs to heal up. It's very, very risky to bring him up. 1 or 2 shots. A rifle will take him out from here. Or, be the very outer edge of a mortar shell as well. Takes a shot and then backs away. Rifleman decide to retreat. Yeah, we're quite low. Here comes the lieutenant though. Got a half-track coming in behind this. The feminist's finally going to be able to connect the fuel again. Has completed the battle phase 1 tech. So it does have the option to go for tier 2, which he's gonna need to deal with this AA half-track. Hasn't planted any mines here. Oh no, he does have a mine right there. I was thinking, yeah, he's spent a little bit of munitions. Where'd that go? It's gone into that telemine. A half-track coming down the right-hand side. Lieutenant's just been sitting it out, waiting for that to arrive before making the push back onto the cutoff. And throw, trying to put pressure on the squad inside the building. Both of them very close to death. Flame retreats first. A half-track over here in support. Trying to keep it at long range. Now coming around the side of the cover, do a bit more damage. Doesn't want to get this Fausted. Slow down the attack by having to spend some time repairing. So mid-base, mid-bunker has gone up. Building his tech now.
The enemy is taking our territory.
Sniper's back up to full. But yeah, very risky. Very... just like that AA half-track, which is at any stage charged at the sniper. Got to make sure it's got some grenadiers running interference, so they can always threaten the Faust on the A half-track. Otherwise, that sniper could go down. Looks like the machine gun wants to set up. Maybe get some incendiary rounds cooking. Ooh, A half-track gets a burst on the sniper. Down half health, has to retreat it. Here come the incendiary rounds though. Some good damage. Surprised they can't reach inside the building. Looks like it's inside the arc, but just be narrowly avoiding it. Oh, and the A half-track goes down on the left-hand side. It's that telemine, and that is the, you know, you run the risk when going for double flamethrowers. No minesweeper. Feminist takes advantage of that. Just a horrible rifle grenade there. Could lose the squad. Oh my god, if he just kept shooting, I think he would have got the grenadier there. We have a 222 now coming in for Feminist. Remember, that's been buffed. I think it's quite strong at the moment. So even building it this late, 9 minutes, it's not as bad as it used to be. Now the A half-track's been cleared. It seems unlikely Stuve's going to build another light vehicle, so 222 should be able to get some good damage done here. PK on the building forces away the sniper. Mortis just exchanging blows, long range. Tututu does have to be scared of the 50 cal. But he's bringing it in here anyway. Switch his focus to the rear echelon. 50 cal still in there, now shooting. He's got the armor piercing rounds going. 222 could go down. Oh my god, the last mortar shell knocks out the 50 cal and the 222 survives on a crazy low amount of health. It was an all or nothing push there from Feminist. Oh, but he got too cocky. If a few of these rifle shots penetrate, he loses the 222. Just got too aggressive there. Should have just been happy enough killing the machine gun. Instead he loses oh, it's like, okay, that's part of this squad over here. So you got Greedy chasing after the mortar. Oh no, could lose his Green's here as well. Not going to survive. Another 222 coming in for Feminist. Fuel control has just been so awful. Even after all this, you expect them to be closer to like 50 fuel, but it's way down. 222 does cost 30 fuel though, it's not that cheap. Cheap in terms of manpower, but fuel cost is not too cheap. Oh, bunker down on the cutoff. Interesting idea. There is a mortar, remember, but that will take some time to get rid of that. Snipers, remember, do have 100% accuracy versus garrisons. That's probably why he went for it on this map. That change does make them quite strong against buildings. 2 chasing away that squad. The munitions there. It's still Stuve must be very close to having a tank out himself. Yep, major. About 3/4 of the way done. 75 fuel in the bank. Seeing Feminist go for a pack, which is a good choice because he knows how far behind he is in fuel.
There's a major reporting for action.
And that tank could be coming very soon. Squad with fire up, running out here, hoping to get a snare off. Jumps in the building. 222 still trying to slug it out here. Gonna need to pull back for some repairs now. Should be kind of running in the wrong direction. Looks like they're heading towards the cutoff. And he's gonna steal the mortar? He is, he steals it. He gets away with it too.
We are losing a sector.
And now things starting to look quite strong for Feminist. 51 supply to Stuve's 33. So the 222 out over here. High enough health that it can deal with the lieutenant. If it was a squad with anti-tank grenade, he couldn't really contest, but because it isn't, it's a good job pushing that away from the right hand side. Sniper can't quite get a shot off there. Sherman in production for Stuve. Good choice. This is not the time to be waiting around for the Easy 8. Go for the regular Sherman. All it's going to be fighting against his infantry, and the HE shells are stronger against infantry. It's also a significant amount of fuel cheaper, so it can hit the field faster and make more of an impact. Oof.
Squad, get ready.
The echelons.
What the hell am I meant to do with these recruits?
Okay, now they retreat.
Well, grab your shit and follow me.
Pack overlooking the bunker, perhaps expecting this to be the first location to get pushed. It'd be quite nice to see some more telemines go down. Looks like he's actually upgraded his squads with G43s though. That's where all his munitions has gone. And here comes the Sherman. He switched rounds immediately to the high explosive, upgrading the machine gun as well. See how much damage he can get done with this. And Sherman is heading straight over to his right hand side. Good positioning. Perhaps expecting he wants to duke it out. Kill the bunker. Open up the... no, that's not armor piercing, isn't it? He switched the rounds twice. Maybe so. Either way, it takes one pack shot and then a Faust. He's out here trying to repair it. Pack didn't advance. Did enough repairs though to get rid of the critical. Oh, that was a close call. Yeah, he's on the armor piercing. This is a big mistake. Needs to be on high explosive. Back setting up. Gets another hit in. Sherman taking a lot of damage here. Now it's taking a whole bunch of rear armor hits from the 222. Clears out the one pack. Should be so famous. Should already have another pack in production right now. He's a bit late to start it. Control the cutter for quite a while there, but losing his pack pretty costly. Hopefully he doesn't lose the major. The feminist has got his battle phase 2. Oh, this could be trouble. 222 gonna spot these repairing squads. Knocks out one of them. Very aggressively with his 222. I think a Vet turret's got their sight bonus, so that's why he could spot it at that long range. Loses the rear echelon there where it was repairing. I think it's like crazy that you received accuracy bonus or penalty that you received when repairing. It's like 300% or something like that. That's why the squad went down to the machine gun so quickly. We've got some kind of artillery. It's going to be the white phosphorus coming in onto the church. Forcing machine gun out. Also force away the mortar, but here comes the sniper from the right hand side. 26 kills. He's done pretty well for it. Sniper picking away. Ruckman trying to advance. Machine gun getting back in the building. This one with the fire up. Bazookas. Hits it with the incendiary shot there. And that's a lot of manpower bleed for Stuve. Is there some reason why he can't get in and out of the back door? It's very unusual why the machine gun ran all the way over this way and then also got out this door. I wonder if that door's bugged. Sherman finally back up to full health. There's a fresh pack, but it's on the right hand side. Sherman once again, I think it's on armor piercing rounds. He's going after the 222. He's had enough. Packers right there, but there's no squad nearby for a Faust. There's the sniper there as well. He's going for it. Risky strategy. But there's no squads back here for the Faust either. Oh, he backs away, playing it safe, but now he's got to deal with this pack. He's got to knock this out. Still in the armor piercing rounds, man. It's so bad. Oh, Sherman trying to escape here. Using the smoke. I think he would have died if that connected. Super risky. Safer thing, even though he was on that low amount of health, was just to stay on top of the pack and kill it. Trying to reverse. Could have spelt the end of it.
Grenadier squad is ready. The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Oh, seems like the squad's also got a bar. Pretty powerful anti-infantry. P4 in production for feminists now, so it's going to have something to contest that Sherman very shortly. Stuve himself has enough fuel now to build another tank. really having trouble dealing with this machine gun now since he lost the mortar team. Just continuously trying to like rush squads around on angles, but it's just so hard to find angles time and time again. Much easier to just use indirect fire. And here comes the P4. Oh, drops a bazooka. Oh, and he loses the squad. Oh man, things going horribly for Stuve. Just sticking around there was so risky. Tank shots, you know, when squads are near buildings, you kind of get caught against the building, and so there's a shot, and you can end up taking the full force of that shell. Lose your squads very easily. It's what we saw there. Stun grenade. Is that enough to win the engagement? Perhaps. Well, here comes the Sherman. Should get the wipe here. Oh my god. And the pack is there. Oh, but kind of lucky. The shot actually connected with the tank and the squad at the same time. Otherwise he'd be one shot behind. Sherman backing away. He's got an easy 8 nearly completed. As soon as that hits the field, should be back in the lead in these engagements. It looks like Fem's going to pull back there. Good decision. Doesn't want to get hit by an anti-tank grenade. But look at this, man. Pretty large supply lead for Feminist. Comes the Z8. And this thing, very strong against the Panzer IV. Chasing very far with it though. I think I probably would have chased that more aggressively, knowing that the pack was on the other side of the map last time I saw it, and unlikely to have been rotated that far. He pulled back. So you're going in for the kill shot. Might live to regret that.
The enemy is taking our territory.
Putting in major artillery this time onto the church. It hasn't been noticed. Here it goes. Notice this now. Tower there before the first shell hits. But I think this will end up destroying the building, so that's actually very nice for Stuve, because he's been struggling with this. Oh no! Doesn't quite kill it. Major's only vet 0 currently, so doesn't have the extra shells on that artillery. And just continuously getting bombed on by these mortars as he tries to cap in the middle. They don't have that many kills, but they're doing a lot of health damage, forcing their squads away. Pack moving its way over here now. It's got the Vet 1. Can use target weak point. Z8 can quite easily win this engagement. Stronger armor. Okay, Sherman. Looks like it's ready to rumble. It's all going to be about avoiding this pack. He's off to a bad start. Here comes the EZ8. Whoa, why is he running away with the EZ8 right now? He's running in with the regular Sherman. And he gets the kill. Oh my god. Now the EZ8 comes back in. A little bit late. Looks like he's going to lose the regular Sherman here. He's going after the sniper though. Gets the sniper win. This is out of control. Oh my god, I'd be fuming if I was Feminist. Undeserved kill on the sniper there. Poor execution. If he just left the EZ8 in there, that all could have gone a lot more smoothly. Should have known the pack was shooting this direction because it was hitting his Sherman, so his EZ8 was free to just stay in there and do some damage.
The enemy is
Poor execution from Stuve.
Rifle squad ready for action.
Got another Sherman though, but he's a bit lacking in infantry. And if he loses one of these two tanks, I think he's going to be officially behind in basically every metric. Feminist looks like he's floating out for the Tiger Ace.
Support is here. Sherman ready.
That could be trouble. Stuve going for the regular Sherman instead of another Easy 8 at this point. You know, it does have the more anti-infantry capabilities, but against the Tiger Ace, it's not going to be very good. Easy 8 is, you know, with the bonus penetration, extra health. It's a big difference against the Tiger Ace. Extra health on the Easy 8 generally doesn't make as big of a difference against the King Tiger, which does much more damage per shell. 240 to 160. Oh. Sherman leaving itself on the capture circle, and that pack's got a tremendous rate of fire now. Used the target weak point, didn't quite get it off, but might have been the kill if he did. And there is the big boy, the Tiger Ace, rolling onto the field now, coming onto the right hand side. And this could be about to ruin Stu's day. Doesn't have access to an anti-tank gun. He went for Lieutenant. And for this commander, doesn't have any airdrop. Lobs an AT grenade there, but that is not too relevant against the Tiger Ace, which has just crazy amounts of health. Yes, I think it's like 1400 or something, isn't it? Ends up losing quite a lot of riflemen for the trouble. Tiger Ace coming around. Oh, it's got strong rate of fire as well. Oh, when he gets the wipe. That's what you expect from the Tiger Ace. Easy 8 comes in, gets a rear armor hit there, and pulls back before Tiger Ace can return fire. Stu's at a crossroads here. Whether he tries to save for another tank or he techs and tries to get an anti-tank gun. I think he's leaning towards making another tank because he is up against two mortar teams, and using an AT gun can be tough in that situation.
Looks like we're getting into the excitement.
VP's, you know, both players still in the 200s, so this game has plenty of legs in that department. Not gonna see a VP win immediately. He's going after that bunker. Finally gonna get it. There it goes. Tiger Ace on the chase. Got the blitz activated. Managed to close in. He's also going down the road. Sherman popping the smoke. Here comes the Easy 8. He's doing some nice maneuvering around the hedgerow, and Tiger Ace popping smoke and getting out of there.
The capture point is being overrun.
Good save by Stuve there. That could have been the end of his Sherman, and if he lost that Sherman there, I don't think he could have come back. And he's going for... Oh my gosh. He briefly was building a regular Sherman again, but it looks like he's cancelled it. Maybe going to go for another Easy 8. He's pretty much there. Or even the Jackson's not a bad idea. I feel like yeah, he's going to go for the easy 8. Just because he's so low on infantry right now. If he spends a tank on something that can't do damage to infantry, even if he deals with the Tiger Ace, he is threatened to be overwhelmed by the infantry of Feminist, who doesn't have that much infantry himself, but has been getting beaten up by these mortars. He hasn't been using attack ground here. Okay, now he starts to.
Tank support is here. Sherman ready.
Okay, so we're going to have 2 easy 8s and a regular Sherman against the Tiger Ace. Don't think we've got any mines down currently. So the edge should be to Stuve, but it comes down to execution. Microing 3 tanks is quite a challenge. But yeah, as I said, I don't think there are any mines down, so it's a pretty big edge. Oh, he's kind of coming in waves. Takes 1 shot. I think if I was him, I'd try to make sure all my tanks are at full health before trying this maneuver. Looks like he's not going to do that though. He's going to lose this one almost immediately, it looks like. Using smoke. Now they're coming across, but Feminist baiting him into the pack where he knows exactly where that pack is. So just killed his tank and he's taken the bait. He's going after it. Now the Sherman's trying to get out of there. Looks like he's going to lose this one though. Taige's blitzing. Gets it. I think that's abandoned too. That's a disaster. Now the Taige's going after the easy 8 as well. There's one more hit.
Just got a report of an infantry unit being wiped out.
Looks like this easy 8's gonna survive just by a whisker. But that was an absolute mess by Stuve. First off, he's trying to do like an all-in assault with 2 tanks that aren't at full health. So that was just bad. Then for his all-in assault, he kind of goes all-in with this one, running it into the lane where the pack has been. Throughout the entire game, the pack has been like parked here. He's occasionally brought it over to the left-hand side, but seems very content with leaving it on this right-hand side. So probably should have expected it to be there. So he went all in with this one and then left one other one here and other one over here instead of like bringing them in, trying to flank. Then after losing this, he brings them in after that. But he really needed the power of his all 3 of his tanks at once rather than losing one for free and then throwing the other 2 in. Which is basically at that stage a 50-50, you know? Who's gonna win? But it was Feminist who had a better micro, I suppose, because he was, you know, using his pack effectively. So yeah. Stuve's execution so far hasn't been too strong. He's firing up and forward for the damaged, abandoned and regathered Sherman. Looks like he's going to lose his rifle squad. Taige's chasing, but has a pathing hiccup there. Unable to get the kill on the Easy 8. Easy 8 is also highly vetted. It's very, very fast. When against the blitzing ace. It looks like the ace is just going to go straight to the base. Ace in the base? No. He's going to pull back, play it conservatively. I mean, look at this. 82 to 30. Very pronounced lead. Stuve's going to have enough to make one more easy 8. Oh, he's going for a Jackson this time.
Supply line just got cut off.
2 easy 8s, you know, could work, but he's just, the execution hasn't been there for him. He needs to fight away from the pack. Using the Sherman here on high explosive. Loses his major over there. There comes the easy 8s. Once again bringing it in on below full health. Hits Vet 3 with that first shot. Now he's going to pull it back. So I guess blitzed over there, but not going to find his target. You have a Jackson. Here it comes. Tiger Ace versus Jackson in easy 8. Tiger Ace instantly pops smoke. Double attack ground. Connects once. And then he's pulling back. Tiger Ace returns fire for 1 hit. Stuve has been doing a pretty good job of like harassing these EPs on the edge, so EP game very close to even despite his minuscule army. Looks like he's building another rifle squad. I think at this stage I'd probably be looking at building the captain. Gives you a squad for, you know, less manpower and then gives him the option. Oh. No, he just used his Jackson unsupported and lost it. Here comes the easy 8. Rear armor's exposed for the Tiger. He's really trying to kill it, but oh my god, this stolen Sherman's got 2 rear armor hits on what didn't really look like the rear armor to me. Bounces that one though. Easy 8's doing some crazy maneuvering, outmaneuvering the gun of the Tiger. Pop smoke, attack round, and he gets it. But the Sherman steals the show there. Gets 3 shots on the easy 8, clears it out.
Krauts are taking one of our points.
And
Our supply line just got cut off.
so he got 22 to 56 supply. Now he no longer has enough fuel to build another tank, so he calls it quits there. Well, interesting early game. Feminist really was in a bit of a hole. It's, you know, going for so many support weapons early. Really struggled for map control early, but then Stuve just threw away the lead. And 2 horrible engagements. Just, the execution of those tank engagements was very substandard. Well, I'll wrap on that, guys. If you like your game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you off the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.